Welcome back in the video. We have the balance adjustment preview. I just woke up. Hey, mans was sleepy. So let's get into it. Developer notes. Who are the characters, MO5s, and artifacts going to be? So, right off the bat, let's see who we see. We see DJB, Straze. Honestly, we take the Straze. DJB, I thought he was already perfectly fine. Holiday Yufine, okay, she definitely, I'll take one for her. Tywin, yeah, I mean, alright. Charles, yeah, okay. I mean, Fenris, honestly, I'm so devastated about the Fenris EE. Like, let's be honest here. That EE, while yes, to set Harsetti's name, let's not lie to ourselves. They've done this before to many characters, where they buffed a certain character to counter somebody else, just without the name dropping. Let's be honest to ourselves. We know they did this before. So I don't know why it was such a big problem now. And it fit the lore of Fenris. I don't know, I was so devastated. I at least wanted to see how it played out. Because now, I'm not expecting that much from Fenris, from this balance patch at all. So let's get into it. So, General Purrgis, Assassin Cartuja. Again, Purrgis, I thought he was always fine. Cartuja, yeah, I can see a buff for him. But that's it. 8 artifacts, 8 heroes? That's it. That's it. Man, I mean, not including New Kid and Fenris, I mean, I guess that's 9. I guess that's 9 because I can't really count Fenris because, well, Fenris is here again. So let's get into it, right? So, artifacts, Glow Wings 21 and Indestructible Gators. Honestly, I think Gators definitely needs a buff, but I thought Glow Wings 21 is already perfectly fine the way it is. It's pretty good. Is it not a good artifact already? Alright, is Glow Wings not already good? Alright, so let's go into it. DJB. Alright. Alright, so before, honestly, 20%, 20 souls, it increases the heals proportionate to the target's max HP and the caster's attack. Now, it's proportionate to the target's max health. Really good. Soul burn is 10. That's good. That's good. Doesn't really change much, but that's a good adjustment because 10 souls to 20, big difference. Big difference. Now, Desert Storm. So, obviously before, it has an 85% chance to decrease hit chance for 2 turns. Now, it dispels 2 buffs, and 100% chance to decrease combat radius by 20%. That's really good. That's actually really, really insane, actually. Okay. I mean, again, I thought DJB was already fine. I would take any upgrade he gets. I was already using him versus FCC and Arunga, and guess what? Boy, this is making him better versus FCC and Arunga. And friends. Overall, really good. And then lastly, here's S3. A critical hit will grant 30% damage reduction. That was before. Now after, it is basically, if he's attacked at all, grants 30% damage reduction. I like that, actually. I really like that because I hate when some skills say critical hit because honestly, the amount of characters we got that don't even crit, it's kind of, you know, like honestly, just make it just like this. This is better. This is way better than a critical hit. Because like, then you can hit by anything. Yuha S3, Crow S3, like that's way better than just a critical hit. It's the same concept, but now it targets everything, which is good. I like that. So, and it changed Constellation, which I'm assuming this Constellation is much, much better for him because his stats suck. So, we take it. We take it. So now, let's go to Straze. We see him right there already. Alright, so DJB buff, we take it. It doesn't change much about him. I mean, it just makes him more better versus like FCC and them. But honestly, I take it. That's a good buff. That's a good buff. Right? So, again, I thought he was already fine as is. But hey, we'll take it. So, Straze. Now, attacks all enemies with a wave of force attack. Dispose 2 debuffs. This is going to be his S2. And ignores ER. And obviously, when there are 3 or fewer enemies, damage dealt increases. Yeah. So, now after, it dispels all buffs. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, we'll take it. I mean, very weird to buff Straze S2, because I don't think S2 is the problem. I think it was perfectly fine. But again, dispels all buffs. That's pretty good, actually. A full-on stripper and ignores ER. That's really good. That's kind of insane when you think about it, right? He just actually needs to survive now. Now, Star Extinction. This penetrates defense of the target with the highest max HP by 30%. When the caster's attack is greater, the penetration of target's attack penetration rate increases proportion to the difference up to a maximum of 100%. Now, Star Extinction penetrates defense of the target with its highest max HP. The skill can now trigger counterattack, and basically that's what it was. Oh wait, I read the wrong one. So, attacks enemy and grants invisibility to the caster for 1 turn. Penetrates defense of the target with the highest max HP, and that's it. That's all you got. I mean, honestly, he looks literally the same. And it's not really going to change much on him. I like that they got rid of the whole having you need more attack. I love that a lot, but that's it. That's all he got. I hope he gets an EE next, because I'm not too sure who would they go down the route of getting EE next. I would love if Straze got an EE, like a speed EE, because he just needs to be faster. The problem with Straze is trying to get him to survive and his speed. That's the problem. Well, yes, I love the invincibility on his S3. He has to get there first before he can actually rip it. But again, them getting rid of the penetration rate proportion to the difference, I like that a lot. Now it's just going to be a flat 100%. I'm assuming this is going to be flat 100% because it don't say a percentage here. Normally when it says this, it's 100%. And I like that. We take that. So, hey, we take it. Again, it's not really... I don't think it's that much of a difference for him. I don't think it changes anything for him. He still has the same problems as before in terms of speed, penetration, defense. Because of Illidan, Deanne, all them existing, just kind of nullifies his character. So, and Illidan is kind of annoying. If they made Straze ignore penetration resistance, that would be absolutely sick. And I would love to see that. But that didn't happen. Next, Holiday Yufine. I don't even know what they could do for her. So, let's go. Just one bite. 75% chance to burn target. Now it has a 100% chance. I mean, I guess that's it. Okay. Alright. Now her passive. Before, it increases evasion by 35%. And when it casts at max HP, increases evasion by 35% additional. Now after, increases evasion by 30%. And when the health is 50% or more, increases evasion by an additional 35%. I just wish they got rid of that gimmick. I mean, it's the same. Honestly, it's technically the exact same thing. Is it not? Am I wrong here? I mean, let's be honest. Now at max age. Wait, is this not technically a nerf? wait. Is this technically not a nerf? When a caster. Oh wait, never mind. I'm wrong. Never mind. So obviously, when she was at max HP, she increases evasion by additional 35. Honestly, I wish they just got rid of the, be at a certain HP, you get another 35% HP evasion. Because, look at Rylet, some other characters, dodge characters. Let's be honest here. You can definitely get rid of the when HP is at X amount and just give it another additional 35%. Like, this right off the bat. Might as well. Again, it's okay. I take it. It's much better than what it currently was before. Because obviously she has to be at max HP for the additional evasion. At least now, she at least has to be over 50%. I don't like that. I don't like when skills do that. Especially for these older characters where these new characters are really just so OP. These older characters really need a big buff. And this is one of those characters that really needs a big buff. And this is not it. But again, it's better than what it was before. And then now as 3, it will be pushing up by additional 5%. So therefore, from 20% to 25%. Not too shabby. I mean, it's okay. Not too bad. It's kind of whatever buff. I throw this buff the same thing with Straze. It doesn't really change much of the character. Well, technically it does change much about the character, but it doesn't really... It's not gonna make them playable just like that a lot more, right? But again, it's a good buff. The passive buff is a lot. It's huge. We'll take it. But I wish I was hoping for a little bit more. Now... Next, who is it going to be? Blue Tywin. Oh, buddy. Blue Tywin. So before, a 75% chance to dispel one debuff or one buff. And then now, with a 50% chance to increase or inflict decreased defense for 2 turns. Okay. So now he doesn't strip a buff anymore. But now he can inflict decreased defense. You know what's funny? Someone left a comment yesterday or 2 days ago at this point. And they said so many characters are getting defense break. And they're not wrong, It's kind of true. Now, let's look at Tactical Command. Immune to debuffs, which prevents movement. When ally in the back row has a debuff, which prevents movement as a being attack, activates Command and Shout. Command and Shout dispels all debuffs from the ally and grants immunity for 2 turns. Now, instead of 2 turns, it can be activated every single turn. It's kind of crazy. Wait a minute. That's pretty good, But honestly, is the character in the back going to be needing more immunity? Every 2 turns was perfectly fine. I guess it's good for a character that has like RNL or fast or whatever. But like, I mean, it's good. I'm not complaining about it, but does it really do anything? I like the Dispels All buff. It's like a Senya. So it's like a Bright Senya. But it's every single turn. That's it. The cleanse part. I'm not talking about the damage. I'm talking about the cleanse part. So it's not bad. That's not bad at all. But it has to affect their movement. So stun, fear, sleep, and all that. We'll take that. Again, I don't know. It's kind of whatever. But I'm curious to see how that plays out. And honestly, I think I like the debuff, the decrease 1 buff before than this one. That's me though. So, obviously, now Tactical Command. It's the same thing. Commanding 1 shot. Be activated once every turn. But now, what is it? Dispel all demons from the ally and grants me and a barrier for 2 turns. Now, what it does is dispels all demons from the ally and grants immunity and a barrier proportion to the caster's max health for 2 turns. Obviously, this one says barrier strength increases in proportion to the caster's max health. I mean, it really doesn't seem like it does that much. Like, honestly, from this one to this one, I don't really get the difference. I'm reading the same exact thing. But yeah, I just see this as a Bright Senya cleanse, and it's really about it every single turn. That's all I see this as in. And then he loses his Dispel to get defense break, which is not the worst. I kind of, you know what? They should have done this and made him dual attack. Made him dual attack with a high attack. I think that'd be really good. That'll fit the whole kit. That would be really, really good if they actually did that. So, now, they changed the E. Dispels 1 additional buff when using Sword Storm. Now, instead of using 1 buff, well, 2 buffs, technically. Now, he increases Sword Storm. Storm's decrease defense effect by 15%. Again, it's okay. I will take it. I don't know how I feel about that. Some people may like the Dispel 1 buff. Technically, 2 buffs because of his EE. But, hey, I will take it. I just kind of wish they added more on top of the decreased defense. So decreased defense plus a dual attack, guaranteed dual attack. I think that'd be really sick. I would like to see that. It's going to be broken. But hey, they're already releasing characters with that with Soulburn. Might as well. Next, it is going to be Charles. Our big boy Charles. Old man Charles. So, man, this character, I don't remember the last time he got a buff. Or even if he ever got one. So, before, 60% chance to decrease attack for 1 turn. And then, obviously, when you use this skill, 25% chance to activate Smash as an extra attack. Chance to activate Smash is double when the enemy is buffed. So, now it has a 75% chance to dispel 1 buff. Okay, we have a stripper here. Kind of weird. And then, after attacking, has a 50% chance to activate Smash as extra attack. And when a caster is granted 3 or more buffs, doubles the effect chance. Okay. So they changed this Charles to like a stripper, technically. Stripper damage DPSer. Okay. And then obviously, Smash before. With 100% chance to dispel all buffs, damage dealt increased proportion to the numbers of buffs granted to the caster. So, after, is absorbing some of the damage as health and increases combat readiness of all allies by 15%. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait, is that not insane? Because this is his S2. So, like, wait a minute. Is that not, like, insane? So, every turn, if you S1 and you proc your Smash, your entire team's getting a 15% CR boost. Technically 20. Every single turn. If you have this Charles on counter and more than 3 buffs, and it procs. So, like, is that not insane? This looks really good on paper. The execution is a problem, so let's see how it actually plays out. But I think this seems really insane if it actually, works out the way it does. And I mean in RTA. Maybe even Arena, this could be kind of annoying if it actually works out the way I'm thinking it's going to be working out. So, S3. Attacks all enemies by discharging a Sword Blast and grants increased attack to the allies for 2 turns. Grants counter attack to the caster for 2 turns. Okay. That was before. And then now, after Awaken, additionally increases defense with the caster for 2 turns. And then now increase attack and increase defense to allies for 2 turns. Okay. Okay, so now I'm basically seeing Charles as a support character, not as a DPSer anymore. That's all I see now. I just see him more as a support, tank support, 15% CR push, attack and defense for all allies. That's kind of insane when you really think about it. Am I not wrong? I don't see him as a DPSer no more. I kind of just see him as a full-on support, CR pusher, stripper, buff stacker. This really good, actually. I like this. I like this a lot. I like the route they took Charles. Because honestly, yeah, I like his big damage he had that says BFCC. But we'll take this. I like this, actually. We'll see how this actually plays out. I think this is really good. Overall, I probably think this is like the best buff out of everything we've seen so far. And then now, they change his EE. Increase / chance to activate smash by 10%. Now it dispels debuff, well, increased buff, dispel chance by 25%. And then the other one is going to be increased damage dealt by smash by 10%. Okay, Fenris gains more fighting spirit. Meh. He just gains 25 fighting spirit. When it's cast Stern, gain 25, yada yada yada. He dispels 1 debuff from my allies before. Now it's after, it's gonna be dispel 2 debuffs. Okay. Strike off Fade, increase combat radius of all allies by 30%. Again, it's okay. It's good. But like, he needs more than that. Honestly. I like the combat radius push for everybody. But like, this would have been really good paired with the harsh SETI EE, like I said earlier. But we'll take it. I don't think it's going to do much for him, but we'll take it. General Purrgis, again, which I thought was perfectly fine. 100% chance to inflict provoke. Okay, that's okay, we'll take it. And then Command the Charge has a 100% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. That's his S3. Before, it was 2 random enemies for 1 turn, and now it just has everybody could get stunned. Okay, that's really good. That's kind of good. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, we'll take it. I mean, he didn't need a buff. I thought he was perfectly fine as is, but we'll take it. So, exclusive equipment recovers health of the caster proportion to max HP when using heroic strike. Okay, I take that. Assassin Cartuja. What can you possibly get? So before, 75% chance to provoke for 1 turn. Now, 100% chance to inflict provoke for 1 turn. Damage dealt increases proportion to the caster's max HP. Ooh, I like that. So, dash is 4 towards enemy 2 attacks for 1 turn. It's going to be his S3. And it decreased defense, obviously, for 2 turns. And stuns for 1 turn. And now, it's basically just damage dealt increases proportion to the caster's max HP. Okay. I mean, not much change on him. I like the S1 change. S3 is basically just the same. Just more damage, right? Not too bad. Indestructible Gators. When a non-critical hit is made when attacking, has a 50 to 100% chance to inflict burn for 1 turn now. This was a single attack. Now it's just, it could be AoE as well. Who else can use this? Who else is a warrior that's AoE? This is not bad though. We'll take it. I don't think it's going to change it. I mean, yeah, you know what? We'll take it. But it still needs to be a non-critical hit. So, you can't really abuse it. So I think Pyrrha actually, I'm pretty sure Pyrrha, Lone Wolf Pyrrha is like the one character I can think of to actually take use of this because she can make an AoE S1 and she doesn't crit. So, maybe this is it. Not too sure. Glow Wings! Which again, I thought was perfectly fine already. Grants a barrier equivalent to 10 to 20% of the caster's max HP to all allies for 2 turns. Now, it grants a barrier equivalent to 30 to 60 per level to all allies for 2 turns. I never know how this actually, what this means. What do you mean 30 to 60 per level? Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. So I'm going to assume since the character is 60, and you do times 60, is that like 1200 barrier? Is that how I'm reading this? Am I wrong? Is that better than 10 to 20% if I did my math right? But other than that, in terms of a balance patch, honestly, kind of meh. It's all right. Again, I think Charles was the best one in here getting buffed. I'm very happy about the Charles buff. I cannot wait to see how this actually plays out. Everything else, it doesn't really change much. It really doesn't change much of any of these characters. Yeah, DJB, nice little buff, but Straze doesn't change his problem. Holly Yufine kind of changed her little problem, but not really. Tywin, kind of whatever. You could consider it a nerf, but I think it just really depends. Because defense break compared to Dispel 2 buffs, it's really, lopsided. But other than that, though, let me know down below what you guys think about this balance patch. I think it could have been much, much better. But again, I'm very excited to see Charles buff. But other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. and peace out.